One day. It took one day. We went from 870 some odd subscribers or whatever that we had yesterday when I was talking about it, and we have 899 now. So that's crazy. Starting from, you know, I think we have like 80 vlogs or something. And granted, we haven't done them every day, but we're trying to get more diligent on doing that. Oftentimes I get home a little late or something, or sometimes we forget to even record, but we're trying to get more and more diligent on doing them every day. So, you know, we'll do them for a good every day for a good week or so, and then we'll taper off and do a couple every week. But we're actually going to start doing them every day now, and hopefully y'all will enjoy that. We need to do it because it just forces us to do it. We enjoy recording it. It's just 9 times out of 10 I forget to go grab the camera. So anyway, I got something to show y'all that I bought off of Amazon that is awesome. I paid like $10, if that, maybe $9, somewhere right there, between $9 and $11. That is awesome to have. Let me get it and show y'all. Okay, so this is a solar powered LED light bulb. I'll put a link below in the description, but this is perfect for, you know, a shed, backpacking, hiking, camping, throw in the car, I mean just anything you could think of. This little solar panel here comes with this whole kit. It's like, I think it's $9 to $11. I want to say it's like $9. But this solar panel will actually charge this flash, charges the battery within this LED light in about, I want to say 3 hours, and it lasts for some stupid crazy amount of time, like, you know, 15 or 12 hours or something. I'd have to really go look, and I know that's a horrible description, but I just noticed this on my shelf, and I was like, oh, I need to tell you all about that. Anyway, it's just got a little USB connection. It plugs in and it charges right there. You just set it in the daytime. You could put like a little adhesive backing on it, but it's equivalent to like a 60-watt bulb, and it's got a little hanging thing, and it works by itself. So you could charge it solar, and you could take it with you. You could hang in the shed, whatever you want to do. It's just an awesome little thing to have. I mean, this would be perfect to take camping, set up in the tent, or, you know, above the hammock or something, and not have to worry about batteries or anything like that. So pretty cool. It's a solar powered LED bulb. Pretty awesome. Technology is amazing, isn't it? I meant to tell y'all too that the fittings came in and the pump came in for our fodder rack that we're building. It's a system that has multiple trays in it where we can put the wheat seed on different elevations on the shelf, and actually there will be a container of water below it, and it'll be a closed loop system where the pump will actually you know, pump water back up to the top, and it'll trickle through each tray, allowing the fodder to grow. It takes about 5 to 6 days to grow fodder from seed to fodder. So hopefully we're going to build that here in the next couple days, if not this weekend, and show y'all how to do that and get you a material list and all that so you can build it yourself, because it's a great way to save money on feed. 1 pound of seeds sprouted equals about 5 to 6 pounds of fodder. So I mean, it's just a crazy amount of feed that you can create out of wheat seed or barley seed or oat seed or any type of seeds like that. We're using wheat because it's readily available. I can't really find barley locally. I can find oats, but wheat is a great seed in itself, so I'm not really stressing out about finding different seeds. But yeah, there's so many different options you can do. We'll do a big video on that and how to build it and everything. So, and it actually wasn't a whole lot of money to get the pieces to build the setup. I mean, the most expensive part was probably the pump, and it was $35 or something. So anyway, I'll show you all that. It's gonna be pretty cool. What are you making?
If this isn't enough, I'll
mashed potatoes. Needs more salt.
Oh, you know what?
I think this is like 2 days worth of eggs. Oh, goodness gracious. What do you guys use your leftover eggs for? Like, what do you do when you have excess eggs? Those of you that have chickens, what do you do with all your eggs? Some of them are a little dirty, but they'll clean up and put them in the fridge. So my wife is going to go my wife and child are going to go on the last weekend of July, I believe, to Gadsden, Alabama to visit family. I'm going to stay here for the weekend and knock out a few things and get a few things done. And but I thought it would be a good time to show you guys, not today or tomorrow, but in the next couple days, the emergency bags that I keep in the vehicles at all times. I know some of the folks that follow the channel are, a lot of them are homesteaders, some of them are preppers, and some of them are just, you know, folks that enjoy seeing how people, you know, prepare and take care of themselves and be self-sufficient. That's the word I was looking for. So what I'm going to do, I keep an emergency bag. You could call it a get-home bag, you could call it a car emergency bag or a breakdown bag or anything you want. You know, the idea that I originally got it from was a get-home bag or an emergency bag, and it's a duffel size. It's a duffel bag, basically of it's an old Army issue duffel bag that stays in the car and has emergency supplies in it should something happen, a flat tire breakdown, engine blows up, or snowstorm, earthquake, whatever, what have you. If you're just confined to the vehicle, there's no reason that you should be in a bind because of poor planning. I know in the last couple of weeks, I can't remember the exact location offhand. I want to say it was Los Angeles, I could be wrong, or Atlanta, but the interstate was shut down. I think it was, I don't know, I'm gonna sound crazy now because I want to say it was Arizona actually. One of those areas, it was a stretch of interstate, I think it was I-10, that was shut down for like 9 hours. And people were outside of their vehicles and sitting on the sidewalk, and you know, when stuff like that happens, you know, Red Cross isn't out there handing out water or anything like that. It's, you know, you might have the local authorities or somebody, you know, looking after people, making sure nobody's getting heat stroke or something, but the key to your survival or your preparedness is you. So I mean, and the same could be said if you live up in New York or Pennsylvania or something, or anywhere they get blizzards. If you're stuck on the interstate and a blizzard gets shut down, I mean, I think it was last year Atlanta got shut down like crazy from an ice storm or something, and folks were on the interstate like 24 hours. So in the cold. So you need to ask yourself, you know, if you're in your vehicle a lot, if you commute a lot, if you take random road trips a lot, do you have the means to, you know, take care of yourself so should something happen you should be stranded? So I'll kind of dive into that probably later this week or early next week and make y'all a video show you exactly what we keep in our bags in the vehicles for emergencies. And a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory, so it's just a good idea. It's super cheap and easy to do, and there's no reason why nobody doesn't do it. I can't tell you how many people I come across where, you know, they have a dead battery but they don't have any jumper cables, or they're stranded and it's 100 degrees out, they don't have any water, and they have kids, you know, and it's easy to think, oh, I live in the city and nothing's gonna happen and I can phone somebody, and generally that's the case, but you don't want to take the chance to where you get stranded somewhere and you get heat exhaustion because you don't have any water, or, you know, your kids are starving or anything like that, or God forbid it's cold out and you don't have a source of heat. So anyway, I will show you all that early next week. We're going out to milk Snowflake. I know that some of our viewers are in the south. Well, I guess it's... Anyway, I cannot go outside with the camera immediately and film because you turn the camera on, the lens opens and I flip the screen up and everything fogs up. I can wipe it 10 times, but until the camera gets to, you know, the outside ambient temperature, everything just fogs up. So it's kind of frustrating. I've actually learned to go set the camera in the car or something if I want to record outside pretty quickly, because I can't take the camera outside. I don't know if you can tell or not, but right now some of the top of the lens is fogging up a little bit. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The chicken.
What? What?
The chicken.
What about him? He's over there. Remember we let her out with her chick.
Well, I'm gonna leave them.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave them out.
We're not gonna leave them out, but they're just out. We gotta milk Snowflake though right now. And Tiger, we're not milking you, so you need to get down. Tiger. Well, that took longer than expected. Stud Muffin almost got out, and he's kind of a brute, so I had to push him back in without, you know, hurting my back and all that. But the fireflies are out, but I already tried to get some with the camera, and they're just not coming up for some reason. But anyway, I gave the goats some peanut hay. If you have goats, it's just a snack, about a handful per goat, but peanut hay is like crack to them. I mean, I've never had crack, but I assume it's what it would be like to them. They go crazy over it. So, but I hear that's really rich or high in protein. I'm not sure, but we just feed a small handful as a treat after every dinner. So they seem to love it. It's just expensive. It's like $12 a bale for peanut hay. Crazy.